of the VIG Lounge, where we pick up where we left off on NHL 25 as the Pittsburgh Penguins venture to Long Island to take on the New York Islanders. Let's see if the Penguins can keep up the momentum here in this regular season and pick up another win against the division rival. A lot of these games are usually very close, and over the last 2 years, it's been IRL, the Penguins jumping out to leads, then finding a way to blow them. But IRL right now, the Islanders can't score, so maybe we'll be able to buck that trend and certainly take advantage of that. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. But will the Penguins get another win, or will they come on to Long Island and get thrown into the Long Island Sound? There's only one way to find out, and that, of course, is by jumping right in. Crosby and Barzell to meet at center ice. Draw goes to the Islanders. Back to Noah Dobson. And a Pelech, I believe. Is it Pelech or Polak? I'm not really sure. Both guys are there, of course. Grzelcyk has it now for the Penguins after the Islanders got the first shot on goal. Crosby with a chance, and Sorokin stops that. And the shots are knotted up at one apiece. And in the early going, no team has really gotten an advantage just yet. And just under 2 minutes off the clock here. Draw one again by the Islanders. Dobson back to Pelech. Drew O'Connor brings it in for the Penguins, but gets out of the zone. Gets it up to Brian Rust, and it looks like there's a slashing penalty on the play. Because last I checked, Brian Rust had a stick until he didn't. And Anthony Duclair, who's upset about his hair, goes to the box. And let's see if the Penguins can take advantage of this ill-advised play. And if you know about Anthony Duclair and his hair, great. If you don't, look it up. Second unit going to start because the first unit was on the ice, or at least a lot of those players were. Kept in by Carlson, and a beautiful shot, but Sorokin put a stop to that. Puck around the net. Picked up by Raquel. Puck deflected up to Kevin Hayes. Hayes trying to find Raquel, but he wasn't able to get the puck to him. Puck is taken out now by Bo Horvat. Malkin looking to stop that. Carlson up to Raquel. And Raquel in with a beautiful shot, but an even better save by Sorokin. Kevin Hayes trying to dig that puck out for Pittsburgh. Couldn't do it, though. Collected by the Islanders, cleared. Carlson up to Kevin Hayes. I don't know why the second unit's had so much ice time, but Hayes with a shot, and that's another save by Sorokin. Hayes down to the backhand, the rebound's there, but no one was able to collect it for the Penguins. And Anthony Beauvillier, the former Islander, with a chance. That stopped as well. Beauvillier has it back on the backhand, and another save by Sorokin. And Penguins are getting some chances, but they're just not able to put one past Sorokin at this point. Now we've got the top power play unit out to finish it off. Draw one by Crosby, but we won a little too well as it goes between the defenders. Grzelcyk now to Letang. Letang fires, and that gets blocked. Grzelcyk with a chance at the side of the net. Michael Bunting had his opportunity as well, and Duclair is out of the box and has the puck. Shot gets blocked. I believe it got to Nedeljkovic, but oh my goodness, nice chance. But again, Nedeljkovic stopped that. Anders Lee with a shot, and that goes, I believe, off of Nedeljkovic and out of play. 14-11 remaining in the first, still no score. Shots are 6-3 in favor of the Penguins. Had some chances on that power play, but just weren't able to make anything click. Carlson trying to bring it in for Pittsburgh. Flings a shot, and Sorokin makes another easy save and hangs on. Shots now 7-3 in favor of the Penguins. Still no score. Draw one by the Islanders. I thought Elliott was going to get that one, but maybe not. Puljujarvi with a chance in front, and that's stopped by Sorokin. St. Ivany with a blast, and that's another save by Ilya Sorokin. Sebastian Aho, the former Islander, got it to Eller, who got it to St. Ivany. Puck gets to the net, but Sorokin stopped that, and the Islanders get it out. Anthony Duclair lost it to Lars Eller. Eller going to try to spin off the boards here. Weren't able to make anything work, though. Defers to St. Ivany, New York native. Or no, sorry, he's from California. I don't know who the heck I was thinking of. Maybe Zach Aston Reese? I don't know. I made that mistake. He was kind of, St. Ivany, that picture, he kind of looks like a New Yorker to me. I don't know why. I'm seeing Jack Capuano, but I'm probably going nuts. I don't even think he is a New Yorker. I just know he's was the former Islanders coach. Aho, the former Islander, with a chance, and that's another save off the pad of Sorokin. And there's a penalty. Now the Islanders have a power play. And that's a tripping call on Chris Letang. With some handy-dandy stick work. Cody Glass tried to win it, couldn't do it. Puck blasted from the point. Stopped by the Penguins' defense in front. Duclair with a chance. Now that would be a stroke of irony. Penguins don't score on the power play, and the guy who took the penalty for New York scores on the Islander power play. Puck gets down, though, a little bit unconventional. Back to Noah Dobson. Matt Grzelcyk out there to kill for Pittsburgh with Carlson. There's Noel Chari with a chance, and there's another save. Matt Grzelcyk. Now it's a Chari. Chari hangs on, rebounds there, and another save by Sorokin. This almost looks like a Penguins power play, but it's Glass and a Chari. And indeed, Carlson is out there. Puck now dumped in. Some board battles along the glass. Comes out to Cody Glass. How confusing is that? Or I guess I should have said along the boards rather than along the glass, but whatever. Kyle Palmieri got his chance for the Islanders. But they're not liking this power play, I guess. I don't know why they're booing as much as they are. Yes, rebound score, and it is Kyle Palmieri who gives the Islanders a 1-0 lead. I really thought they were going to show that highlight, but Kyle Palmieri, it looks like he always seems to score in these Islanders games. Whenever I seem to play them for some reason, I don't know why, but see now if they can recover here, because the Penguins have been the better team territorially. Shot by Raquel, and that's also stopped by Sorokin. Why is the third pairing still out there against Brock Nelson? And Nedeljkovic has certainly recovered. And it is 1-0 New York as we crawl our way to the end of the first period. Crosby wins that draw, but it gets blocked and intercepted by an Islander who got a shot off. And there's a Let's Go Islanders chant that comes out here. What is this? Belmont Park, I think? Is that what they call it? Or UBS Arena? Really trying to make that work. Cuts out to Crosby. What a save by Sorokin. Crosby was robbed point blank. I thought the game was going to be tied right there, but for some reason, Sorokin just had his number. Ryan Rust with a chance now up for Pittsburgh. Rust with a shot, and that's off the pad of Sorokin. And that's going to cause everybody to go offside. Malkin couldn't keep the line. 1-0 Islanders nearing the very end of the first period. And not for lack of trying. If it weren't for Ilya Sorokin, I feel like this game would at least be tied. But he's definitely earning his money tonight. Bunting dumps it in, and that'll end 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the stats here. Islanders lead 1-0. Penguins got 15 shots on Sorokin to the Islanders 9. And faceoffs are 8-2 in favor of New York, killing them. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. And let's see what happens here in period number 2. Hoping that the Penguins were able to regroup, put this 1-0 lead behind them by the Islanders, and see if we can get back on track. Dawson trying to bring it in for New York. Couldn't do it. Puck gets up to Crosby, who gets knocked down by Anthony Duclair. Letang returns the favor. Puck now up to Crosby after a couple of passes. Crosby in with a backhand. The rebound's there for Rust, but he couldn't get it to go. Glorious chance by Brian Rust, but again, Sorokin comes up large for the Islanders. Ryan Rust. Shot gets deflected. Crosby had it. Picked up now by Duclair. Brought in by Brock Nelson. Penguins really trying to get something going here. Rust with a chance, and there's another save by Sorokin. Rebound goes to the corner, but gets collected by Crosby, and Sorokin with another point-blank save on number 87. My goodness, Crosby should have 2 goals in this game, if not for Ilya Sorokin. My goodness. Long Island faithful cheering on their team once more. Now there's a Let's Go Pens chant. Palmieri, the goal scorer, with a pass that gets picked off. And now Michael Bunting brings it the other way for the Penguins. Being rallied by the Pittsburgh contingent here at UBS Arena. Carlson with a blast! The rebound's there for Bunting, but it would not go. Bo Horvat knocked off the puck. Malkin brings it in. Malkin trying to do a little shake and bake. Flings it to the net, and that's off the pad of his countryman. Back now to Ryan Graves. To Carlson! And that's another big stop by Sorokin. Graves, of course, draws in for the injured Marcus Pettersson. Palmieri looking for his second goal of the night. Puck now up to Michael Bunting. Wouldn't it be great if he could find the net? Bunting with a backhand, and that's blocked. Eller trying to get the puck free, and does. Eller with another chance, and Sorokin stops that. Back once more to Eller. Matt Grzelcyk. Puck finds Jesse Puljujarvi. Eller fires, and there's another pad stop by Sorokin. Chris Letang. Surprised that wasn't a penalty because it sounded like it was going to be. But I guess that's just the noise of the crowd. Cizikas. Eller trying to get things moving here for Pittsburgh. Letang trying to get it to Puljujarvi, but that pass didn't work. Cizikas. And the Islanders had a huge flurry there. And with 8:01 remaining, the Penguins are still hoping to get that goal back, but it wasn't looking good there for a bit, as the Islanders had quite the surge. Draw one by Eller. Tried to make that pass, but it went through some Islanders, and I think this is going to be icing. No, it's played by Sorokin. Grzelcyk with a hip check, and that'll free up the puck. And Chris Letang gets it to the former Islander, Anthony Beauvillier. Beauvillier to the backhand, and Sorokin makes another stop. Man, if you want to see some goaltending, come watch this Islanders game. My goodness. They're going to just hang on, it looks like, to this 1-0 lead if things keep going the way they're going. Because the Islanders don't score much, but Grzelcyk with a chance for Pittsburgh. Man, would it have been nice for him to light the lamp. Chris Letang. Traffic in front, and that's also stopped by Sorokin. Wahlstrom to Holmstrom. That got blocked. Puljujarvi brings it the other way for Pittsburgh. Puljujarvi with a chance, and Sorokin saves that. 3:36 remaining here in the second. Still 1-0 New York Islanders. Not for lack of trying on the Penguins' part, who have now put up 25 shots. Draw back to Crosby. Hammered on goal by Graves. And that's another save. Puck gets to Erik Karlsson. No, it doesn't. Islanders now with their opportunity to try to extend that lead. Brian Rust to Sidney Crosby. Who else against the Islanders but Crosby or Malkin, right? But the time is running out. We're approaching the final minute here of the second period, and it's still only 1-0 New York. And that got picked off by Brock Nelson. Looking to make it 2-0, but Crosby picked that shot off as well before it got to the net. Drew O'Connor brings it in for Pittsburgh. He almost loses the puck, but hangs on to it. Flings it to the net, but it gets blocked. Lou Lamoriello hockey. Boring blocks for days, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see. After 2 periods of play, still 1-0 the Islanders. Shots 26-14 in favor of the Penguins. 30-13 are the hits, also in favor of the Penguins. Face-offs are still heavily in the Islanders' favor, and there's 1 power play for each team, but no score. See what happens here in period number 3, shall we? If you like boring hockey, you certainly got it. From the Islanders' side, 1 goal and a bunch of stops by Sorokin, and that's where we stand. Crosby trying to get in now for Pittsburgh. Crosby to the backhand, another save by Sorokin. Rinse and repeat, Letang with a shot, and that's another big stop. Where's the puck? I think Sorokin's got it, and of course he does. But the Penguins continue to pile up shots, but they cannot solve this Russian netminder. Draw one this time by New York. Run in by Brock Nelson. Drew O'Connor was trying to get in, but he couldn't. And now Rust with a hit to free up the puck. And Letang has it. Letang trying to make his way in. And he does! And Sorokin makes another stop. And with just barely 3 minutes off the clock in the third, the Islanders still sit pretty with that 1-0 lead. Draw one by Malkin. Back to Graves. Wouldn't that be nice? Brock Nelson carries out for New York. Karlsson stays with him. Puck picked up by Graves. Bunting dumps it in. There's a hit along the wall to free up the puck for Pittsburgh. Malkin flings it to the net, but that's another save. Graves back to Karlsson. Carlson with a great opportunity, but again, it's stopped by Ilya Sorokin. Barzal trying to get it out for the Islanders. Barzal to Duclair. Carlson gets it up to Raquel on the right side. Raquel with a chance, the rebound's there, but it will not go. Sorokin holds on, and you can tell the Islanders don't like how close Bunting got to Sorokin. But I think we're going to get matching penalties here. Unless it's just a... No, it is. It is indeed. Roughing calls. Ryan Pollock and Ricard Raquel going to the box. Penguins still with an offensive zone draw as we play 4-on-4. Doesn't matter. Kevin Hayes with a great opportunity, and apparently he's done very well against the Islanders in his career. First time as a Ranger and Flyer. Oh, how close was that? Shot off the post by Letang, and it was just that close to tying things up. Kevin Hayes flings it, and there's another save by Sorokin. Cody Glass, he scores! Cody has shattered the glass ceiling! And this game is tied at 1! What a beautiful play, just cuts back to the right, up over the shoulder of Ilya Sorokin, and the game is a brand new one. And Chris Letang got a point on that. Well deserved, because he was around the net for quite a while as well. Draw one now by the Penguins. Lars Eller. Now it gets up to Erik Karlsson. Karlsson tried to do the reverse of Cody Glass. You know, looked right, shot left, but Sorokin stopped that, and the puck goes out of play. And finally, on their 38th shot, the Penguins were able to solve Ilya Sorokin by somebody very unexpected in Cody Glass. But you'll take it any way you can get it, and another save by Sorokin. As we reach the 10-minute mark of the third, but the Penguins are certainly looking for more, putting up 40 shots to the Islanders' 14. Puljujarvi with a chance right off the draw, even though it was lost by Eller. Karlsson, rebound gets to the corner, collected by Horvat. Now for Pollock and Graves, two big boys going at it along the wall. Shot gets blocked. Now Puljujarvi gets it to Eller. Eller brings it in along the right side. Eller stops up, flings it to the net, and no one was able to get a hold of the rebound, except for Ilya Sorokin. There's the Islanders' upcoming schedule. They play Ottawa next. I don't know why we're not seeing the Penguin schedule, considering this is a Penguin season, but whatever. Nice defensive play by Erik Karlsson. And that puck got to Ryan Graves. Karlsson was trying to get his way to the net. Ryan Rust has it now for Pittsburgh. Drive, and that is stopped by Sorokin. Crosby had it. And there's some fighting along the wall to try to get the puck free, and it comes free to Anders Lee, who gets knocked off the puck. Now it's Chris Letang, who finds Brian Rust. Rust with a chance, and Sorokin with another sensational stop. And we are just near 5 minutes here of the third to go. We played nearly 25 minutes, we've nearly played 25 minutes of hockey here, and it's been all, we've played nearly 55 minutes of hockey here, and it's been all goaltending, courtesy of Sorokin, as we are knotted up at 1. But Sorokin has played brilliantly. I'll give him that. Oh, here's their chance right here. Rubbed out along the wall. Michael Bunting. Bunting with a great opportunity, but Sorokin stops that. And with 2:54 to go, and the Penguins are 3 shots away from 50. But Ilya Sorokin, my goodness. Ilya Sorokin has made the Penguins' offense broken. This is ridiculous. Brock Nelson. St. Ivany with a nice play to free up the puck to Crosby. Crosby, he's in, gets around, gets a shot away. Rust with a chance behind the net, but it didn't go where they wanted. Crosby cuts out to the front. Rebound! Sorokin stopped that as well! Oh my word! Back to Sebastian Aho, and that goes wide. Brian Rust. Rust with a chance, and that's also stopped by Sorokin. Anthony Duclair trying to keep the Islanders away from the puck. Brian Rust. Rebound gets to Sebastian Aho. Aho goes for a lap around the net. Gets it out to Drew O'Connor, who lets it go, and that's stopped as well. Crosby scores! Who else but the Wizard of Cross? Sidney Crosby with his 8th of the season at 19:35. The Penguins lead it 2-1. You just knew this had to happen. We could break the dam if we tried. Ilya Sorokin no more. We have finally broken Sorokin with a 2-1 Penguins lead. Now, if we can play well defensively for the next 25.1 seconds, we're going to win there. Nice play. Letang trying to get that puck out. Save made by Nedeljkovic. And the empty netter scores! Michael Bunting has put this game on ice, and the Penguins lead 3-1 at 19:53. And there's your replay for the empty netter. But finally, a relentless barrage of shots has broken Sorokin, and we are now north of 50 on goal. And that'll do it. The Pittsburgh Penguins come into UBS Arena and beat the Islanders at a final score of 3-1. And my goodness, 54 shots, and only 2 of them got past Sorokin, and 1 was an empty net goal. So that tells me he stopped 51 shots. But it doesn't matter how many you stop, it matters how many goes in. And courtesy of Sidney Crosby, the one that went in, gave the Penguins another win. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. And until next time, I bid you adieu.